Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Mr. Gill Plays Minecraft on this my server thingy majiggy with the Kingdoms season. That's what we're doing now? We're playing Kingdoms. I've been on holiday for about a month, which has been fantastic. And hello. We'll just leave them there. Visiting Australia and some family and friends and all that kind of stuff, which has been lovely. And I had intended to record quite a lot while I was in Australia. However, the internet over there was incredibly bad and I could not. But I did play a lot. Ooh, I just made a plip sound. I did play quite a lot and got some grinding done. So we're up here in our little storage bit. If you can remember over here, are we going to run out there? We might get some, you know what, let's get some wings on. Where's my stuff? Where's my blue box? I think it's downstairs. We can go downstairs and have a look in a second. But if you might remember, we have this giant hole. We are building a kingdom, a castle. We will have a fly around in a second. The castle is going here. There will be all these kind of houses and things around the outside. The last time I believe I was playing, I was building that thing over there. Let's go and have a quick look. That was quite a while back, about 6-7 weeks, I think. Just ignore these guys. Run over here, down to here, over here, underneath. No, they can't find me. We were building this sort of smeltery thing, which I finished off and which actually turned out quite nice. You can see this is kind of a lovely smeltery building, and then I have these kind of... Hello, dog. Are you my dog? You are not. You're just a random dog, are you? Yes. Fair enough. So basically, we've got this giant farms up here, which I wanted to kind of make look a bit rustic, but in the end, they've turned out just looking a bit crap. So you've got these massive... cactus kind of farms, dropping down into these water things, and then on the other side you've got these giant bamboo thingy majiggies, and they are dropping everything in there as well. And if you stand here for a second, we should be able to see, there's lots of bamboo flying down there. What was that? Who's that? Is there a guy here? Oh, he's there, he's stuck there. Let me get one of these. Oop. That should have killed him. Yeah, perfect. And then everything flies down here and it goes into this big brick building, which I quite like. As you can see here, we're going to bring the mountain around the top of this as well, so that'll all be covered up at some point. But you've got this brick kind of building. I still haven't worked out what to do with that wall. Everything goes in there. There's a little quick sorting system, and it separates into the cactus and the... whatever the other thing is, bamboo, sends it down here and into the back of the smelteries. Now, they don't really work that well. That's pretty crap. Because basically you've got the rate of cactus versus the rate of bamboo, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really work very well at all. But it kind of looks cool, and so I'm quite happy with that. So that's all finished up here. And then I did a little bit of work I had an idea to do this. Yeah, so while I was away, I grinded quite excessively and got myself 5 beacons. You can see 1, a 2, a 3, 4. What the hell was that? Okay. Maybe I've turned the settings differently and that's loud. I don't know what that was. 5 beacons, 1 in the middle here, and I've nearly finished hollowing out this entire space. So we're standing on level 11, yeah? Yeah, and that's, I don't know, 6, how many blocks high is that? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it's 9 blocks. Which is going to be our kind of cave underground. I don't really know why I did this. But I had some good ideas. I think what we're going to do is eventually build some sort of dwarven mountain thingy. So, if I was just to grab, so like say this, what we'll have is lots of pillars. Oh, I did the P word again. Lots of pillars, you know, and they'll be like that, all dressed up and everything like that. And then all in rows, you know, hundreds and hundreds of pillars. This is a big space, so it is roughly, it should be 90 or maybe about 95 blocks in between each beacon. So 95, let's say it's 90 going across, that's 180, and then there's probably, 10 in the middle. So that's going to be 190, maybe 200 blocks in diameter, radius, whatever the one is that means the cross bit, and then the same across this bit. So it's an enormous amount of space, and as you can see, I've kind of built this little circle around it. It's a very rough circle. It's not in any way you know, accurate. It's not a real accurate circle, but I don't really mind about that because it's not really going to be that important. But yeah, so basically what I've got to do now is get rid of the rest of these blocks, and then also get rid of the floor, put in a new floor. I need to put in slabs. You can see there's a lot of slime around here. They are driving me absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of that, and I will be right back. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, and hello and welcome back. So it's a couple of days since the last segment, and I was clearing out this big cavern, which I've done. As you can see, I've taken it. It's about, I think it's 13 blocks high, all the way around. So it's roughly 180 to 200 blocks across each direction. And I've then started putting in the pillars. So I don't really know why I'm doing this. This is not really a thing, you know. I kind of just thought, oh, it'd be cool to build a big cavern down here. So then I started it, and now I've got this massive thing, and it's taking me ages. This literally is 3 days later to get rid of everything. I got rid of everything, and then I got to a point and I said, I want to take 3 more blocks off. So I then took 3 more blocks off the top, and it's huge. But what we have now is the beginnings of how it's going to look. So if we look down there, I've kind of finished this little bit off. And I mean, this might change a little bit. This is kind of what I've done in the last couple of hours to kind of see how it should work. And I like it. I mean, there needs to be maybe some more detail. I don't know. I wanted to use a different color up there. I don't know about the polished granite. Maybe not. I also don't know about, this is the blast furnace. I wanted something a bit darker. I don't know, and so, but that'll do for now. So as you can see, each pillar joins its side pillars, its friends, its twins. On this way, they go, it's a little bit smaller. On this way, it's a little bit longer. It's an extra block or 2 blocks wide. This is 2 blocks less, so it's only 5 across here, and it's 7 across there. And I think it looks pretty good. Then, as you can see, I've started putting the bases for all the other pillars, and they will have to go everywhere, and then I'll have to build the pillars, and then I'll have to join them with all the ceiling blocks. Then I also might have to probably can we get up here? Yes. Why can't we get up? Why can't I get up? Probably have to fill in the gaps, I think. I don't know if I want this kind of air gap in between, and there's some quite large bits up here that should probably be filled in as well. Otherwise, we're just going to be constantly getting the feeling of mob spawns. While we're walking down there, we're going to be able to spawn stuff up here, and you probably hear them, and I don't think I necessarily want that. It'll just be quite annoying walking around and constantly hearing zombies and going, oh, are they there? Are they there? Are they not? So yeah, I mean, that's quite a lot of work to do as well. As I said, I don't really know why I did this, but I have a semi-plan for what I'm going to use it for. So this is not my main castle. The main castle is up there, which we still have to work on, etc., etc. But I'm thinking once this is done, we're going to keep the beacons where they are. We will kind of make a hollow. We'll make a little room for them, type of thing. So that at the end, each end bit, each corner. It's not corners. It's each cardinal point, northeast, southwest. we'll make a little room for them. But also then what we'll do is we'll bring down the cavern. So at the edges, let's go over this side actually. Let's eat some chicken. It's careful, there's all these things spawning up there and falling on me, so I have to be careful as well. But so over here at the edges of the cavern, I'm going to bring it down. So it's not going to be a perfect circle. I mean, this isn't the circle I built here. I don't think it's perfect. It's off by 2 or 3 blocks. I wasn't really too worried about that. But I think at the edges here, what we'll probably have... Why did it do... Oh, it wasn't there. Okay. Probably have something like... This will come down, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, kind of like, you know, kind of rough semicircle. Yeah, like that. So we'll have a kind of rough, so it looks like it's been dug out. Yeah, so it won't be a perfect straight wall on the on the sides, but rather it'll be like a dugout cavern all the way around in stone, a mix of stone and andesite and all that kind of stuff to make it look pretty. Also, I mean, this, you know, this is very samey, if you kind of know what I mean. It should look nice. I want it to look quite samey, but I don't think, you know, it might be that we change a block here and there. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I don't know whether I want it to look perfect or I want it to look rough. Same thing with the pillars. You know, maybe cracked stone brick should be used somewhere. I was thinking we could get some of the vines and that could be dangling down. So there's all that kind of detail work to do. So once I finish that off, once I do all of this, which is going to take me probably a week in real time, for sure. And I don't know yet whether that'll be in this episode or I'll do it for another episode. What will happen is that these little bits here, we get these corner bits, these are going to be our vault, if you would. So we'll have emerald, gold, diamond, and iron blocks. We'll store our stuff because we've got quite a lot of all of that stuff now, so we may as well store it because we're not using it in any other way. And I don't know whether I'll do like a pile like this or a straight pillar going straight to the sky. I'll also have to work out how to do this bit where this ceiling comes over here. This should definitely be some sort of huge dome. So once I've got in the pillars around the edge of this circle, I might repeat this circle at the top. You see the circle is done in andesite all the way around. And then see if I can build a dome, maybe using plots, the thing that helps you make spheres and stuff like that for Minecraft. That'll be that. Okay, so the purpose of this room is to store our stuff, but then also what we're going to do is we're going to have villager trading. So in these pillars, we're going to have a little villager sitting in each one. Not each pillar, because that'd be thousands and thousands of villages, or not thousands, but hundreds, but probably the ones that come around this circle. So basically I'll be able to go trade, run over here, trade. Oh, actually that'll only make 4 pillars, won't it? So maybe it'll have to be these 2 as well. So that would be 4 and 8. So 12 trading pillars. That might work. Yeah, and then we'll get guys down here so we can trade. So this will be our trading hall / vault / just, this is a cool looking project. And I mean, the kind of idea for this was a little bit, you know, a little bit Mines of Moria, little bit the Lonely Mountain, you know, kind of Hobbit, Lord of the Rings kind of stuff, but, you know, a little bit also then I'm just making it up as I go along. So that's what I've done. Yeah. I love it so far. I'm very, very happy with it so far, but I'm also very much like, oh boy, you know, digging out this cavern was a good couple of weeks work, and now putting in these pillars and the ceiling is easily going to take that long as well. And as I said, you know, it doesn't, the use of this thing is not that, it's just going to look very cool at the end. But that's fine. That's what I like to do, and that's, you know, that's how it'll go. But otherwise, so then we'll probably just leave this episode here, I guess. You know, it's just a little episode, and as I said, I'm kind of doing more work. I wanted to try and do There's the replay mod. Wanted to try and use that to show you some time lapses and stuff like that of everything that I've been building, but I can't seem to make it work on my computer. I don't know, there's something that says Java this and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. I have no idea what it means, and I'm not a computer person, so I gave up after an hour or so of trying to fix it. But what we might do is I might do a lot of work on that, and I can show you maybe the finished product or close to finished for the next episode. But then the next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to start working either on the castle, which I've decided should be made of quartz, or on the houses in the walls, because this is where people will live, in all these houses around the walls, or or on an enchanting room, because we don't have an enchantment table around here, so we need to build one, or on the hole. So the hole needs to be dressed. I need to fill in the rest of the lava there. Over here is going to be some water there, probably coming down out of a fountain, out of the wall, somewhere there. And then all of the blocks in here need to be switched up. At the moment, everything is stone. I need to switch it up, use some andesite, dress it all up, maybe some gravel, possibly maybe some black concrete, light a few fires, maybe a couple of lava pools, blah 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 blah, just make this all look a bit nice, landscape the whole hole down there. So that'll be for the next episode, one of those projects, but definitely at the start of the next episode I will show you the finish product of the epic. What was that? Did I just do that? I must have just done that. I'll show you the finished product for the epic, what I'm going to call Dwarven Hall, epic Dwarven Hall. Maybe that's what I'll call the title of this. If you put epic in the title, then lots of people click on it. I might get 4 clicks instead of 1 click. That'd be amazing. Yeah, but I'll show you the end of that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This is probably the largest project I've ever put on Minecraft, on YouTube. I've built a few larger things, but not that I've ever recorded them. But this is definitely, I don't know, what's this, a couple of 100,000 blocks, if not more? Actually, that's kind of interesting. How many blocks have I... Can we look that up? Get out of the way. Go away, slime. Wait a sec. Let's have a quick look. Statistics. Items. We want times mined. 315,000. Okay, yeah, that's probably nearly all here was the stone. Probably andesite and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, so let's say it's at least 300,000 blocks have been taken out of this, which is a lot. And they're all stored everywhere. I've got chests and chests and chests of stone. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will catch you on the next episode. Cheers. Bye.